Outside at the grill with Luke Jacob from Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton. Great to see you, Luke.
Hey, good to be here. Thank you.
The meat market is actually one of the big sponsors of our Ultimate Backyard Barbecue Contest. So keep watching. We're going to be seeing Luke a little bit more, and the winners of the contest actually get gift cards to Jacob's, which is a wonderful, wonderful meat market. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting lots of recipes from people. So get busy. We need your recipes today, though. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the meat market and what makes it so special, because the first time I went in there, it just brought me back. You know what I mean? There aren't a lot of places, and we've got some video of the store, like that anymore. Everybody's so nice, and you need it. You guys pretty much have it there. Of course, you're known for your sausage.
Right. We have our own 3 masonry smokehouses in the back, and we smoke our own sausage, and we make the fresh sausage right at our store.
You're hand cutting the steaks there.
Right. Those are pork steaks that Mad Dog Marrow were just grilling.
Wow. Look at the deli counter. Wow.
Yep. We have a lot of the smoked meats there, and we've been doing it since 1945.
So you kind of got it down.
Right. My grandpa and his brother started in 1945, and then it was passed down to my dad and his sister, and then now it's my sister and I.
And I love it because, like, you can get a pack of crayons in there, you can get a little thing of glue, you can get penny candy, you can get, it's not, it's a meat market, but it's just a store that has a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Well, we were started in 45 when there was a corner grocery store on every corner, and we were the true grocery store, and that's what we keep being today. We have pretty much everything. We specialize in our meat.
It is fantastic. And Luke brought along some of the wonderful sausages. What did you bring here?
We brought ring bologna. We brought your favorite Metwurst.
I love that.
Just came out of the smokehouse this morning.
Oh, that's like that smoked sausage. Done deal. Just throw it on the grill to warm it, and it's done.
It's just like a kielbasa.
Yeah.
Liver sausage. We have Braunschweiger homemade. The wieners, Cajun andouille. Which is really, really popular.
Oh, that looks
a lot of people
fabulous.
from Louisiana really like our.
Yum. Great hot dogs too.
Yes.
The homemade. People come from all over to get their hot dogs. Okay, we're going to do a recipe that is really special because we're doing meatloaf on the grill. I was talking earlier about keeping it all outside this summer. Yes, you can do meatloaf on the grill. So I'm excited about this recipe, and we're using some really nice ground beef. Tell me about this.
This is a grass-fed ground beef.
Okay.
That we actually get it out of Colorado. And it comes in, and we grind it ourselves, and not many places around here carry grass-fed ground beef, so we're just kind of exploring that to see what people like, and we have a really good response to it.
It looks lean and gorgeous. Okay, 1 egg is going to go in here, so typical meatloaf stuff. This is half of an onion?
Half an onion, chopped.
Diced up, okay. All right, a little bit of salt. And it looks like we're using sea salt or kosher salt.
Yep, kosher.
Which I love. This is oatmeal, but it's not just ordinary oatmeal. I love this idea.
Right, it's maple and brown sugar oatmeal.
Yum.
My wife, when she started making oatmeal, she just threw that in there just because we didn't have any other binder. So that's what we use always in our meatloaf.
Great idea. Adds that little bit of sweetness. And then Luke brought along, they do a lot of different great sauces, barbecue sauces and salad dressings and things like that. A nice little line that you can just get there. What kind of sauce are we using in the meatloaf today?
We're using the Vidalia onion barbecue sauce.
Oh, I can smell that. Yum.
Yeah.
Love Vidalia onion. So that goes in there. Instead of ketchup, we're really kind of jazzing things up. Okay, so I'm going to get my gloves on because the only way to do meatloaf is just to get in there and do it, right? All right. So you've got a big piece of foil here, Luke.
Yep.
And so we're going to basically do our meatloaf in the foil. So you spray that.
Right.
The cooking spray. This is going to take a little bit of time to cook. About how long on the grill is it going to be?
15 minutes on each side.
Okay, so about 30 minutes. So,
yep.
But you don't have to heat up the oven, which is nice, and it's also going to get that great flavor from the grill.
And great smell while you're mixing it up.
Absolutely. Okay, so you may do this better at home, but just kind of get it all in there. And then we've got some great bacon. Boy, that bacon, look at that. You guys do that bacon too?
Yes, we do.
Thick cut bacon?
Yep.
Okay, so down goes our bacon on our sprayed foil. There goes our meatloaf. We just make a little loaf?
Yep, make it like a loaf.
Okay. Does that look okay?
Sure.
Okay, more bacon. Whoops, I'm gonna get the rest of that there.
Okay, and lay 2 strips of bacon off the top.
What about the rest of that sauce? Any more
the
of that?
rest of the sauce we do at the end.
At the very end. Okay, so now we wrap this up into a little, like a present.
Right.
I'm a big fan of cooking in foil on the grill. I did notice right away it's a heavier duty foil, and I'm all about that. You know, don't skimp on the cheap stuff.
Right.
Especially if you're grilling, you get the good heavy duty stuff.
Right.
So on the grill this goes. And then at a certain point, we're going to need to turn it, correct?
Correct. You bake it for 15 minutes on the first side.
Okay.
And then flip it over for another 15 minutes on the second side.
Okay, we got ours going, but it's not quite ready yet. So we're going to make you wait. So stick around for another 15 minutes or so, and we'll take this baby off the grill and sauce it up and serve it. So good to see you, Luke.
Great to be seen. Thanks.
And if great to be seen. I love that. If you're looking for a really fun little market with wonderful meats, Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton on Law Street.
Yep, 544 North Law.
Great deli, great potato salad, sides, and things like
Yes.
that. You can pick it all up. So stick around.